This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News. From a military-leaked caravan assessment file. U.S. officials say the number of military troops deployed to the southern border in support of the Custom and Border Patrol called Operation Faithful Patriot could include many more thousands of soldiers. Some of the soldiers are already in the Rio Grande Valley. The president alluded to the planned deployment disclosed Thursday will be closer to 15,000 troops along the border. In a just-leaked military document in Newsweek magazine Thursday night, the military paper reported that the caravan would be much smaller than that currently expected by the time it arrives along the border. In this just-made public military assessment, the caravan will dwindle as it nears the U.S., with limited criminal exploitation and no terrorist infiltration. From the old Texas voting technology file, a national spotlight fell on Texas voting equipment last week after some voters complained that their votes on election voting machines had changed. State election officials chalked it up to user error. Critics allege malfeasance or a software bug. The Austin-based company behind the machines says an important piece of context is missing from this debate. These machines are 16 years old. It's very much like someone calling Apple and asking for support on their iPhone 1. According to Stephen Sockwell, Vice President of Marketing at Hart Intercivic, dozens of Texas counties purchased E-Slate machines. Sockwell continued, "This is 2002 technology, and a half second is longer than we're accustomed to waiting using 2018 technology." He continued, "I think the Secretary of State's explanation of what may be happening regarding voters needing to slow down and check their answers is the right answer." From the Regatta fail file, the Coast Guard says it hoisted 2 men aboard one of its helicopters after the men's sailing vessel lost its mast in a storm and ran aground on Matagorda Island. The incident happened Wednesday evening as a severe storm blew up as the men were sailing their 37-foot vessel in a Houston to Port Aransas regatta. The Coast Guard Air Station in Corpus Christi received a call from the ship's owner reporting that he and a crew member were stranded on Matagorda Island in the middle of a storm after they lost their mast and ran aground. The men were flown to an airport in Port Lavaca and turned over to emergency medical services personnel in stable condition. This is Gene Key reminding you to visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service.